Welcome to Spotlight Gulf Coast, a weekly showcase of people and events across South Mississippi. Spotlight Gulf Coast is partnered with William Carey University and sponsored by the IP Casino Resort and Spa, the Trenchard Scholarship Fund, and the Butch Ostelet Foundation.
Hi everyone, this is Todd Trenchard, Executive Director of the Baco Foundation of South Mississippi, welcoming you to another segment of Spotlight Gulf Coast right here on WXXV. Each week we're coming into your living room talking about what's going on all across our region, and we want to thank our sponsors for this generous opportunity. Today we have Miss Bree Librand Garza, how's that?
Yes sir, you got it.
And Jordan Melanson.
Yes sir.
With Say Yes, and I appreciate you ladies coming on today. And Bree, I know I'd communicated with you a couple weeks ago. I was going through, I think, some little Facebook stuff, and I think you just had something up there if you ever need any help. And I thought I was special, but having met you, you probably do that to everybody every morning. And, quite a little marketer, and I think that's what we want to do. Of course, in this show, we want to talk about your business. We want to talk about what you do in the community, that you know, people can better understand that and utilize your services. And then we'll talk a little bit about the fashion show that we're going to all be involved with coming up in the end of September. So, Bree, I'm going to start with you. Tell us a little bit about yourself. We got something in common with Tulane. I know
yes, Tulane alums, both
That's right.
of us. I'm originally from New Orleans. We moved here to the Gulf Coast. Both Jordan and myself are Louisiana born, but we are now Coast residents and next door neighbors, as well as business partners in Say Yes Weddings and Events.
Okay.
And we do weddings, corporate events all throughout the Gulf Coast.
Now, you said that y'all were a team. So, Jordan, what do you, I was joking. I said she starts the sentence, you finish it.
But we really do that.
Exactly.
I'm originally from Slidell, Louisiana, so like Bree said, Louisiana girls at heart. But we really do finish each other's sentences. We have this sort of mind link with one another. When
Right.
we met, we instantly became best friends. We quote that movie Step Brothers all the time. Like, did we just become best friends? Because that's really how it happened.
We also call each other soulmates.
Yeah.
Right.
We sort of have a shared mind. We can look across the room at one another and blink and like, oh, it's time to cake cut now.
Right, right.
It's sort of a
And I've had
magical-
people like that, you know, I have that relationship with. They can finish my sentence. They literally know what I'm about to say. And
And it's so important in doing weddings and events together because things happen, accidents occur. Like we were discussing earlier, weather events sometimes will pivot our plans. So it's nice that we have such a good connection and bond. And we say our entire staff is like family. We do bonding activities. We're actually going to Las Vegas for training for wedding planning in November.
Right.
And we're taking our whole admin team, but we are 19 strong as far as our staff and support. So there's always somebody there in case of an emergency, or even if a bride's having a meltdown and needs to talk and just needs an ear to listen.
Right.
That's part of what we're there for.
I know a lot of people don't understand what goes into an event. You do the best job that you can. You prepare for everything. But like you said, there's going to be things that go on during the wedding.
Right.
The secret is not to let anybody else know. So
Exactly.
you're walking through the crowd, putting out a little thing right here, or walking over here, moving something. And a lot of times people are like, wow, he didn't talk to me. They don't understand. You're on a mission.
It's a chess match in your head.
Absolutely.
Right. And so, you know, by the time it's over, you're spent. I mean, but you
Yes.
put everything towards it and you learn from it. And, you know, what I do today is a lot different from what I did 20-something years ago, not because of the effort. It's just that I've intuitively know that something's about to blow up here, and so
You
I
can
move
feel it.
Yeah, you move a glass before that elbow hits it.
Absolutely.
And, you find those like-minded people, and when you do, you assemble a team. You start to trust a team, and before you know it, you got your aces in the places, and let's roll. I get excited. I mean, I get like goosebumps every day, and still do today. I'm sure it's very
It's
similar.
like that for every single
Yes,
wedding. We
absolutely.
really develop such a strong bond with our clients. Some from years ago we still talk to at least
Right.
once a week. and we love them. And it's always, we're excited. We have a tiny superstition. Jordan and I say that we have to have Starbucks before
Yes.
every single wedding.
Okay.
So we go get our Starbucks and we head in for the day, and we love it. It is the best day every single weekend when we get
Absolutely.
to be a
Now-
part of someone's favorite day of their life.
We're a part
Right.
of their family in that moment, and they're looking to us for guidance, and we're there to hold their hand and make sure their dress doesn't get caught on anything, make sure dad's where he needs to be, that the brother that's supposed to be walking down the aisle soon is in line. We're making
Right.
sure everyone's where they're supposed to be.
Now, y'all were saying out in the lobby, what y'all had like, what, 60-something weddings already
Yes,
planned
sir.
for this year?
We have 66 for the year.
That's actually incredible. I mean,
We have a large team, and everyone is very trained, and we all communicate every single day. We're very close.
Now-
we celebrate Thanksgiving together. We're together on Christmas, so it's more.
so you built
than-
a family.
It
We
really
have.
is. It really,
Yeah.
really is. And I know a lot of companies say we're a family. No, we celebrate holidays together. We're there for the birth of people's children on our
Right,
team.
right.
We really do love each other.
Well, that's awesome. I mean, that will be successful. That'll definitely. Now, when it comes to weddings being your main focus, that's your sort of specialty. But I'm sure there's other services that you can
Absolutely. We do floral design. We just invested in a new floral studio here in Biloxi. So we do full floral design. Jordan does invitation design. We are both ordained ministers, so we both are ordained to marry people as well. We have an entire decor warehouse. So our clients get to go have a shopping day, and they get to pick all the decor and candles and votives that they want for their wedding. We try to be a big full service.
So when you're planning a wedding, I assume it's usually the girl that comes in, not the guy.
Occasionally, the groom likes to come as well. It depends on how involved
He
he
probably
likes
wants
to
to
be.
know because he's going to be paying for it.
Or the entire family will come in. We'll have 6
Yeah.
people take over the whole office, and we'll sit down. And sometimes we have 4 and 5 hour meetings of planning and looking things and doing table setting together. So it does become a big, parents of the brides and grooms come together and look at everything. It's
And then y'all know the
bonding.
specific vendors who y'all might want to
Exactly.
call
Yes.
and put for them, because that could take quite a process
Yes,
when
sir.
you're having to do something, and a
Right.
lot of them are probably working full time and
Right. We
so-
like to say we work on your wedding while you're working, because it is like a full-time job stepping into it. So
Absolutely.
we take all that stress off of them. Our emphasis is in full planning. We know a lot of people like the term day of coordinator. We don't. We like the term wedding management, because we come in as soon as you hire us. We're not just someone that shows up on the day of.
Right.
We have an entire playbook. Sometimes it goes to 18 to 20 pages of details. We don't want just to show up on the day. We want to have that relationship, and we want to know, we got to watch out for crazy Aunt Sue.
Right.
So
Well,
we're
that's
there. So we do full planning just to make sure all of our vendors are simpatico and get along, because we have those background knowledge that the brides and grooms don't have, because we work with so many vendors all the time.
Okay, we're gonna take a short commercial break. Y'all have already sold me. I need to tell my real estate agent. One time they were selling my house and they couldn't find my house. I was like, you can't find my house and you sold it? I mean, that's not good. We're going to take a short commercial break. Again, we're talking about Say Yes, so don't touch that remote. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone. We're talking about weddings. We're talking about just about anything. I'm learning quite a bit on this show. This is starting to be a little fun here, but we've got 2 firecrackers here, Jordan and Bree. Y'all really have some enthusiasm, and I think that that sort of enthusiasm rubs off on the person that
We love what we do.
you do.
Absolutely. It's our heart.
It is.
That's really that's special when you find something like that. And it seems like you're always thinking of how you can do more. And
Exactly.
when you were talking, said y'all were both ordained ministers. I was like, hey,
You never know when something's going to
That's
happen,
right.
and there's a train that has paused everything. You need someone to step in, and the show must go on.
We've done that. We've been in Starbucks and someone's like, did you just say you're a minister? Can you marry us right now? Here's your
Yes.
certificate.
Yes, we
We've
have
married
performed
somebody
weddings in Starbucks.
yeah. Well, and that used to be in Vegas. That used to be the big thing. They would have weddings everywhere, and I joke, and I was telling the truth. I got married in a teepee in Las Vegas one time. Thought I was in Reno, but I was actually in Vegas. But that's another whole story there. Weddings are probably the most important, like you said, day for a lot of couples and their families. And do you have people come in? I guess there's all kind of price points.
Yes, absolutely. We can do small elopements on the beach if you just want an arch and a bouquet. We did one this Saturday, but our specialty is in the larger events and weddings, so our staff can accommodate up to 1,000 guests. We are the only planners on the Gulf Coast that have a 3D floor plan, so you can literally walk
Right.
through your wedding before your wedding actually happens.
Yeah, you were showing me that, and I was, like, wow, what's the world coming to? I guess, today you can use some of that technology, and so there's a lot of things you can envision without actually going all over
We
the
can
place.
put it
looking at
right in our program and see what it's going to look like. If you want to have blue table linens for everything, touch of a button on our program, everything's blue. You can even change your uplight colors and put all of those details and actually walk through your wedding before, for those people like myself that are very visual and need to see something.
Now, do y'all have like set caterers that you work with, or set
We have some that we
tuxedo
prefer to work
companies,
with. Absolutely.
that type? So you've
We have star vendors in every category. We can even have fire baton twirlers if that's what you need for your wedding. We have vendors in every category. If you can dream it, we can make it happen.
okay. So there's a lot. Most of your weddings are going to be. Are they still like at a church, and then they go to a venue like for the reception?
Some are.
Sometimes.
Is that
Typically, those weddings, more often than not, are Catholic tradition. So we'll go to the Catholic church, do their ceremonies, and then we'll go to the venue and party after and get their reception started. And then other times we've done a few non-denominational churches and everything like that as well.
okay? And how do you find people call you, or do you
They
advertise?
do. People
or-
call us. We advertise through lots of different, but we find that the best advertisement is through grassroots campaigning, walking
Right.
in, shaking hands, and saying what we do.
Yeah, this is something like I envision out in California, or you see the movies like what the Bradley Cooper movie I was watching just the other day. The famous one where they all went to Vegas.
Yes, yes.
But they had a wedding planner,
Yes.
and they were setting it all up. But that's, I think sort of out there, you would think that, but that's available right here.
Yes, absolutely.
And that's sort of neat, and I think it's just getting the word out, and so you do that just everywhere you are. You are your marketing.
Yes,
Exactly.
exactly.
So wherever you go, that's your marketing, and I
Yes,
think
sir.
that's how I built my entire career, was just strumming up with anybody.
Yep.
Serve you something at a restaurant, start talking to them.
And that's exactly how we have literally exactly what you're saying. Talk to a server at a restaurant and notice their ring. Oh, you're engaged. Tell us more about it.
Right.
And then, oh, we need help. And that's the cube. We can help you. We take that stress away from brides and grooms that are like, I don't know what to book first. I don't know where to go. Price points. So they'll give us their financial comfort zone, and we'll say, okay, this is probably the venue for you, or photographer. And we go through every level of planning and help them book. So,
So
there's
each
no
thing
stress.
is a line item. Like
Yes.
certain you could get you could pay more for your food,
Exactly.
and not as much for a photographer. Because photographers can get it
They do.
They can.
quite expensive.
Absolutely. And we help take it step by step with them, so they're not overwhelmed by, I need at least 5 vendors and I have 50 that I'm looking at and I don't know what I'm supposed to be seeing from them. So we're saying, okay, like, let's focus on that photographer. What do you like about this photographer versus that photographer? Do you want your photos to be darker? Do you want them brighter? Then this is the one for you. that kind of stuff. We
And
help
you
them
vetted the
Exactly.
vendors. You know the product's going to be.
Exactly. We know who's going to be
What you
early. We know
promised.
who's going to be late. We know who's going to give you a little lanyap on the side just because you book them.
And you don't want the photographer that forgot to bring the film.
Exactly. Exactly.
Which I've seen that. Oh, little oversight there. I'll
We
be
don't
back.
book those photographers.
No, you put those on the scratch off list. Now, so weddings, 66 this coming year, and I would assume it takes you a couple weeks to do each wedding to get planned and do all that. or do
Sometimes we
you-
have our clients for 2 years.
Okay, so that's how far out weddings can go,
Sometimes.
or-
And then we do have those we booked today, yesterday, that her wedding's in a few weeks.
Yep.
And she just
Okay.
needs the final touches and needs someone to come in. The way that we like to describe it, it's like a symphony and we're the conductors.
Okay.
So they want someone to come in and conduct the day.
Okay, so you don't have to do the entire thing. You might just be a portion of.
Right.
We can do wedding management, or we do have a package that's 50-50. So say you have half of your vendors booked and you're like, I don't know where to go for the rest. We can come in halfway through and help book everything else.
Let me, good question. How does somebody get in touch with y'all? I mean, is there a phone number?
Our
that you-
website, phone number, email, and we can provide you with all of that as well.
we need to have that and
Absolutely.
certainly put that up, because certainly, I mean, like I said, you've already sold me. I mean, and that's good, to be able to come in and just be able to, I can see y'all's enthusiasm and passion about what you do. And I've been doing this a long, long time, and y'all certainly have got that. And
It's our heart and soul. It is the most important thing. Someone else's big day being the best day that they talk about with their grandchildren in the future. It's a weight on our shoulders. So we love what we do, and we want to make sure that we bring that to fruition for our clients.
Okay, we're going to come back. We're going to talk about Renaissance Runway. We're doing, a Wicked theme, and again, that's where I originally met you. But it also, having gone to Tulane, being in the theater and stuff, you've probably seen a lot of things that a lot of, especially I've been telling them, they're like, what? All we know is Dorothy and Toto. No, it's not in this movie. It's in another whole thing. So we're going to talk a little bit about that and the event, and I can't thank you enough for, now I feel very blessed that I was able to say, okay, yeah, that would sort of be neat. So we're talking again with our friends at Say Yes. Y'all don't touch that remote. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone, and I'm learning more about weddings than I ever knew, and I'm getting to be pretty old, and so I must have missed a lot, but these two ladies are quite passionate. I certainly would give them a very strong reference. Say Yes, Bree and Jordan, y'all have got it. Y'all have got this.
Thank you.
Like you said, you get goosebumps the day
Yes.
of. You get goosebumps the day after. I mean, and you have to have that.
You do.
McDonald's used to call it ketchup in the blood. You left, but you still were thinking about the hamburgers.
Yes.
Were they putting the right ingredients on there? And when you have that, you start dreaming it, and then the sheets
Oh,
are
we
lemons.
do. We have
Yes.
dreams
Oh, yeah.
about weddings and
And
clients.
you wake up, and I wake up in the
Yes.
middle of the night all the time with a thought, and I can't go back to bed because I'm so excited about what it might. And and that's what it takes. It takes a special person to do that. It takes a lot of sacrifice on the home front. but
Absolutely.
there's a lot of benefit that comes from it on the other side. Now, Bree, we were talking about Renaissance Runway, and you're going to be coming as Elphaba,
Yes.
who I'm not that familiar with, but I'm sure you know the story of Wicked. Wicked is what, the story before?
Correct.
Wizard
It's the
of Oz.
prequel to The Wizard of Oz. It's the story of how the Wicked Witch of the West became the Wicked Witch of the West.
Okay, and so there's going to be, and of course the good witch is Glinda. She
Yes.
comes down in a little ball, and Munchkin Land, and I remember all that.
She travels by bubble.
By a bubble, okay, and I'm sure we'll have a few Glindas walking around, but there's only one Elphaba, right?
Yes.
And you're it.
I will be Elphaba for the Renaissance the Runway event. Yes.
And that's sort of fun in itself, in that you get dressed up and it brings a little bit to the event. And you know, we have all of our events. We have a lot of kids, so we'll bring a lot of kids. We'll probably have 30 kids in the show that are doing different things. And but I think it's important that you showcase who you're helping.
Right.
And instead of just having a big party, you know, let's not forget what we're
Absolutely.
there for. And but you seem to enjoy to do that. When you're putting on face paint though like that, I think I told you today, you come in dressed in green. Well, that takes a little bit of effort, doesn't
To
it?
do Elphaba, it takes me 5 hours because I airbrush it onto my skin.
Oh, really?
Yes,
So
sir. I
they,
airbrush it.
Okay.
And you have to get inside your ears. And there's Jordan and I both cosplay. We enjoy attending Comic-Con. We're both very, very interested in musical theater. Actually, when we're in the car, a lot of times we'll each take a part and we'll sing the entire way to
Yes.
weddings.
Okay. So there's so you'll be coming green from head to toe.
Yes.
And there's I guess you could even have a wedding with Elphaba.
We could. Technically,
someone
we
wanted
could
us
marry
to.
people in character.
I don't know if anybody does that.
Please,
but,
somebody, do a wicked themed wedding.
That's right. Well, you have a little, I guess, an Elphaba costume. I saw one the other night at the Humane Society, and they had the same theme, Wicked. And of course, I'm very good friends with Lori West, and I was over there, and I was like, I need to come borrow some of this stuff, but y'all probably already have the same.
We have an
stuff that
entire
you-
wardrobe of costumes.
Yeah, it's and I think that's part of the fun. Is having, especially the kids, love to get dressed up and doing all that. So you said it takes about 5 hours to do that, but you don't do that as much. You're really focusing on weddings.
Yes.
Weddings are where you really see the future, the business model going, and
Absolutely.
the venues are mostly located, you said, Ocean Springs, Biloxi area?
And
or-
Gulfport.
Along the Gulf Coast, typically.
Okay, so you visit a lot of the restaurants or a lot of indoor, outdoor places.
Correct.
I was thinking of, over in the Gulfport market, Chimneys is always having big
And there's also
weddings.
Richburg Hall on the Gulf Coast. We do a lot of weddings there as well. It's one of the larger event venues.
Is that in Biloxi?
It's attached to Sully's in Gulfport.
Okay. The old Sully's, what are you talking about?
The Sully's restaurant.
It used
Right
to
off of
be
49.
Cafe Klein.
Correct.
Yes.
Correct. It's beautiful. I don't know if you've been. They have a bridal suite and a groom suite
No,
there.
no.
It's gorgeous. We'll take you for a tour.
Actually, Lori West, who runs the Humane Society, used to be the head of Cafe Klein.
Oh, wow.
And that's what she ran for about 4 years, and then went to the Humane Society. And that's, I had been over there. In fact, they came to us and wanted to open a Starbucks at our. They open up Starbucks around the country and use low risk people that have had some problems and stuff to man the Starbucks, and they pay for
That's
all
incredible.
the coffee and.
I love that.
We're going to do that in Pascagoula, but that never came about. But yeah, I did not know that venue was over there, and
It's the second largest on the Gulf Coast, actually.
really.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's a big building right there. I didn't know what they were using it for. Now we just got a couple minutes. If somebody was going to get in touch with you, going to get you on your website. I know we did on the second segment. What is the website? Is it something catchy that I can remember?
SayYesWeddingsEvents.com.
Okay, sayyesweddingsevent.com. Now, if I can repeat it, y'all can repeat that. So, sayyesweddingsevent.com, and generally, y'all will call back.
Yes.
Yes.
I know that.
Or text. We like to communicate the way that the clients like to communicate. So if they like to plan during voice chats in the car, you can voice chat us. We try to make it as easy to communicate with us as possible.
And then if you wanted some pictures of past weddings, do y'all have those?
Absolutely.
People can look at so they get a
Yes.
general idea.
We have tons on our Facebook, Instagram, and our website.
Okay. Well, ladies, y'all have certainly convinced me, and I'm not getting married, but
If
if
the
I do,
opportunity arises.
that's right.
We got
Never
you.
say yes. I mean, I will say I know where to go, and, but I do know a lot of people getting married. That's do go to a lot of those, and a lot of times we go off to places because people want to have them. Like I keep talking about, we're going to the Quarter in New Orleans.
Yeah.
I've been to more weddings in New Orleans than I've been here on the coast, and that needs to, change.
And the
we-
coast has so many beautiful places to get married.
Right. Well, y'all are going to be, I can tell you, y'all are going to love what we do because we're one of the good guys, and y'all are certainly one of the good guys. And I appreciate y'all taking the time to come on. And
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely, thank
look
you.
forward to getting y'all back, and we'll talk on that one, what it was like at Renaissance and how we could do it better.
Yes,
'cause
we can't wait.
You can help us.
Absolutely.
So thank y'all.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
And we appreciate everybody's support of the Baco Foundation of South Mississippi. And until next time, this is Todd Trenchard saying so long and may God bless.